Well, hello and happy Easter from the Wilson household. This is District Governor elect Lyon Greggy here with another video here in my messy house because, well, I've been going through it here lately. So I just wanted to make a video here on some things that have been going on for District 14M. We are in need of some positions right now filled. Because I was a zone chair for Region 3 Zone A, that encompasses, and I have all my stuff written here. So if you see my eyes going here and there, that's what it is. I'm reading. You don't get that from too many teleprompters. But anyway, Region 3 Zone A, which encompasses Connellsville, Dunbar Township, Old Trails, Grindstone, Uniontown. We will be needing a zone chair for that particular area because I can't fulfill that and be district governor at the same time. Regions 2 and 3 needs region chairpersons. So if you're interested in doing any of those things, you can either contact me, lyongreggy@gmail.com, or you can contact my advisor, who is going to be past District Governor Lyon Robert Raphael, and his address will be listed below. Also, we will be needing a newsletter editor. This involves using MailChimp. The thing about this is there a learning curve? Slightly. Not much. It's not as bad as what you think it is. If you can drag and drop things on a computer, then you can do this. You will have to learn how to use it, and you should learn how to use Canva to make your graphics. Canva is a free account that you can get, and if you need to know how to use Canva and the free account, if you go into my YouTube video library, I believe there is a tutorial on how to do that. And then this newsletter editor, we should meet up twice a month. And that means we would meet up somewhere like at a place that had Wi-Fi. So this would be like a Starbucks or a Dunkin' Donuts. Panera is a good place to meet. However, Panera's Wi-Fi is very slow, meaning that it takes forever to load all the stuff. You just sit there with a spinning wheel the whole time, and finally it would load. But we're talking like several minutes, 5 to 10 minutes to load stuff. It's just too much. So you need to go to a place that has fast Wi-Fi. I have found that Dunkin' Donuts has fast Wi-Fi and Starbucks has fast Wi-Fi. Sheetz, if there's not too many people in there using the Wi-Fi, they have good Wi-Fi too. So basically, just get a cup of coffee and go over the newsletter editor or stuff and that kind of thing. Basically, there's about 700 or 800 people in the district that get that newsletter, and they can register for the newsletter online through MailChimp. They just answer a couple questions, which is like what's their email and their name and that kind of thing. And then that goes into the directory, and they would get a newsletter the next month when you send them out. So if you are interested, again, contact me, lyongreggy@gmail.com, or contact past District Governor Lyon Robert Raphael, and we will try to get you on board with this. Now, the next thing is the audit. Okay, I would like to have these books turned in by June the 30th. The reason being that is we need to get this audit done. We need to get it out of the road for the first cabinet meeting. I'd like to have all of that done, all of it out of the road, all of it done, because it seems to be somewhat of a hassle to get the thing finalized when you're working on several other things during the year. So please try to have those done and everything so we can get those into the proper people who are going to do the audit after the June 30th thing. July, I do go to the convention, so I'd like to have those ducks in a row and everything, so that when I go to the convention, I don't have to worry about that. As speaking of the convention, it is in Orlando this year. I will be driving to it. You're going to find I'm a person that doesn't fly. I don't like to fly. Being that you're disabled, and this is something to inform you of, if you want, if you will. You have to have, like, I use a powered wheelchair, and it's because I have had 4 blood clots in my right leg. The ankle now is unstable. So when I walk around on hard floors, my ankle will just twist in. And it's like you twisted your ankle. And the pain is excruciating. Yes, it is. I can tell you that from experience. But at any rate, like when I go to the gym and I go to Planet Fitness, it's in my wheelchair. You know, I'm not even allowed per the doctor to do leg day anymore because he's afraid something's going to happen. The problem being that when you had all these blood clots, it expanded the area there in the ankle, and now that's all arthritic. And they could go in and they could clean it out. However, I would be laid up for months at a time and have to go to rehab and everything else. They said, if you can just stand this, we'd rather you do it this way, because when you open up someone's legs, they're susceptible to infection and everything, and it's just a mess and everything else. I can live with this. So if I can live with this, this is what I'm doing. So, at any rate, that's about me. But when you go on planes, you have to have what's called a TSA approved mobile device. Well, my wheelchair is not that. One of these TSA mobile approved devices is like a wheelchair that can fold, a wheelchair that you can rip the battery out of. The wheelchairs that fold, you just push a button, the battery ejects, and then you take that battery onto the plane with you. Certain batteries are not allowed on planes. So basically you have to go, and there are videos that show you this from different mobility companies where they have actually gone on planes and flew and stuff like that with the types of chairs and devices and scooters that you're allowed to take. So just don't think because I have a powered wheelchair I can get on any plane I want to. No, that's not true. You have to have what's called a TSA approved device. I do not have that. Am I planning on getting that? No. I like the wheelchair I have. That's what I'm staying with until the wheels fall off of it or it needs badly fixed. I'm staying with it because wheelchairs are expensive these days. All right, so getting back to this, the construction of the district directory has begun, and I am making it a point because of life's problems, what we got going on right now, and I will make a separate video about that. And yes, it's about Mom and everything that's coming down that pike, which is total turmoil for me. I am keeping the committees the same. Unless you really just don't want to be on something anymore, then it's going to stay the same. And basically, I am changing the format of the district directory to reduce its cost of production. And basically making it a little bit easier to read, maybe. Condensing it a little bit more, that kind of thing. And making it a little bit... It's not going to be as thick as what it was, that kind of thing. So basically, and past District Governor Robert loves what I've done with it. But, you know, that, as they say, is what's going to happen there. Now, visitation. All right, so let's talk about this. I want to go visit all the clubs because we have been given, or as a district... This bombshell was dropped on me several weeks ago, that they want like 70 members, new members, and they want a new club. And I was just like, oh, talk about being thrown out of the frying pan and into the fire, you know. So, because we all know some of the clubs, it's very hard to get new members, okay. So, and I'm not being a Debbie Downer about it or anything, but there's realistic and not realistic, if you want to call it that. And so I'm not saying it's not realistic. I'm just saying it's going to be probably an uphill climb to get to that. If we do, if we don't, well, then we don't, you know. So that would be something that I failed at doing. But, and I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. Heck, we might get 200 or 300 new members. I don't know. That would be wonderful if we did. But 70 is a pretty lofty goal. And so, at any rate, yeah, so basically, I want to go visit all the clubs because I'm sure there will be more things that's going to be like told to me that I got to tell to you. Excuse me. So, at any rate, I'm going to have a form online, and I know people hate forms online. We found that out with the convention. But for me, right now, this is the easiest way to go. Because I can dump stuff to a spreadsheet, and when I dump it to a spreadsheet, then I can put it in the directory very easily. I need to be able to work with speed here because of everything that's going on. And like I said, I'll be creating another video about all of that in a little bit here. If you want to go watch that one, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine too. But just know, I'm about efficiency and speed and all that kind of stuff. I do have an accounting background from WVU, and everything there was efficiency, speed, and accuracy, everything like that. And I have taken that to heart, and that's what I do. So that's why you'll see me carrying around a computer or carrying around an iPad, that kind of thing, because I want everything streamlined. I want everything easy. I want to be able to just click and go and that kind of thing, because who wants to do paperwork when you have thousands of dollars worth of computers who can do all that for you? And you just got to know how to do it. Well, I know how to do it, and I'm making it work. And on that note, if you are having issues, please, if you are having issues with the Line portal, please contact me. I can either get with you, or we can get someone with you that can show you what to do. We need to get the reporting back up to 100%. And they've streamlined that now. So it's not as hard as what you might think it is. It's just that you got to know how to do it, and you got to practice with it. And so we will be having informational sessions and classes about that and that kind of thing. And because there's other things to this Lions portal that you might not have known about and that could really help you out. I mean, it's not as bad as what some people have said it is. Because I was one of those people too who said, oh, yuck, I got to learn this now. But after they showed me what it could do, I'm like, well, I'm a believer now. You sold me. So I'm going to show you, because there's some virtual things that you can do with this. And I'm sure you're going to really like it after I show you what you could do. All right. So again, the form has been placed, or it will be placed out there for you to click and connect to. Get that information in, so that we can get this directory done, made up, and get it ready to go, so that I have directories printed at the banner exchange meeting, and I have directories printed up so that we can give out to all the clubs when we go visit, that kind of thing. Again, for those of you who want to know more about Lion Wilma, I will be making another video about that here in a little bit. And that's basically all I wanted to say. I have rambled on now for 13 minutes, but that's kind of what's going on. Yes, it's a mismatched hodgepodge, but that's how life has been for the past 3 or 4 weeks. So, so at any rate, yeah. So this is Greggy signing off, Lion Greggy signing off, your district governor-elect, and we'll talk to everybody later. Bye.